In the Joe N. Idolette Jr. TEC. Today is Tuesday, November 19th, 2024. Time, check your electronic devices, make sure they are turned off or on silent. I'd like to turn this meeting over to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Moore.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you for all of our distinguished guests, elected officials, both current and past, for being here today. Family and friends, concerned citizens, for taking time out of your busy day to come in and observe the oath of office for what I believe, well, I know, is the most important board in this community. This is the board that oversees and governs the school system of Indian River County, which is responsible for quality education for all students in our community. So the fact that so many people are here today is a validation as to how important this work is. Public education today, in this time period, is the most complex, hard position to hold. And over the past several years, this board has been unwavering in its support of children and support of me, and we have produced unprecedented results. But the work is not done. There's a significant amount of reform that needs to take place to grow quality schools for all of our children. And today we take one step forward as we sign in one new board member and one returning board member. So thank you once again for being here. To set up the structure of the day, our Supervisor of Elections, Ms. Leslie Swan, has agreed to do the swearing in. Can give her a round of applause. We will have each board member come up individually, take their oath of office, and then I would like for them to take their seat at the dais, and if they have any remarks that they would like to provide to all who are listening and all who are here, we'll afford them that time to do so. Following the remarks of the first board member, we'll repeat the process with the second. Then we will adjourn the meeting. We do have some refreshments that are going to go very, very quick, so if you're standing by that door, you're in a really good place. And I will say, the refreshments and food that is in there, created by our food and nutrition office. So when you're going to go in there and you're going to think, oh, where'd they get this catered from? This is what our students are exposed to every single day. Just a slight plug. But with that, returning to the school board, I'm going to start that over, cut. Returning to the school board, Doc Jones.
This is definitely my privilege. All right. If you want to raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Peggy Jones,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States and the state of Florida,
of the United States and the state of Florida,
and that I am duly qualified to hold office
and that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of school board member,
the duties of school board member,
which I am now about to enter.
which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I need you to sign this. Here. Here. I have another page. Following my orders here. One more.
It's just the oath of office. Oh, is it?
Say your words.
Oh, I have. It's not mine.
Thank you. I do have a few written words. First of all, I'd like to thank my parents who brought me up to know who I am and to always fight for what I believe in. always said, model what you expect, and that has worked for me for many, many years. Mom and Dad, it worked. I stayed the course, and the community responded. Thank you again to this community for allowing me to serve 4 more years. Politics in general can be tough, but luckily I moved forward and it made me stronger. It was how I was raised, and I won't back down when I believe in something, and anyone who has worked with me, not for me, understands that. Thank you to my husband for all of his hard work with signs and being my treasurer for the campaign. My daughter Shannon for social media, who kept me on my toes each day with public relations information. She kept me focused. And a strong team of public school advocates and colleagues. You kept me strong. You exemplified playing by the rules, and it paid off. Thanks to all the people who had meet and greets so I get to know more people, signs in their yard, waving signs at intersections, and supportive emails and calls and donations. I will always fight for this public school system. That's why I was elected, to oversee these public schools. My passion, my commitment, my work ethic is all for these public school students. I will work even harder these next 4 years as we navigate the path called public education in this state and nation today. Just know that I will be there for you. Before I close, my friends and a few of my colleagues know I lost my brother last Christmas, and it was a really, really hard time. At times when I wasn't sure I should run again, he would just look at me. I won't say exactly what he said, but he would just look at me and say, you can do this. That's something our parents always taught us. You can do this, just stay strong. I want to thank him for his encouragement and support. He kept me moving forward. It was really simple for all of us. We were raised with a good ethic and to do our best each day. Never give in to those who aren't spreading good in this world. So in closing, please know I am grateful, and I want to end with my definition of leadership, one of the ones that I love. A manager does things right. As a principal, you get your schedule in, you follow state statute, you do your duty post. But as a leader, you do the right thing. Not always a popular one, or does not follow a political ideology, and I am okay with that, as I said before. My only loyalty are to the students in this district, and when we serve our students, our parents will reap the benefits. I'm ready to go. I am ready for the next 4 years. Let's go.
He needs to come up here and sit. Dr. Jones, you may take your seat.
And now, newly appointed school board member, Mr. Dave Dyer.
Right, let's get started here. There we go. I state your name,
I, David Dyer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government
the Constitution and government
of the United States
of
and
the
the
United States
and the state of Florida,
and the state of Florida,
that I am duly qualified to hold office
that I am duly qualified to hold office
under the Constitution of the state,
under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of school board member
the duties of school board member,
on which I am now about to enter,
of which I am now about to enter,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. And if we can get you to sign here, here, and on the next page.
And
Right there.
here. On the next page.
Same places.
Okay. Thank you very much. I can say that I am humbled to be here to serve the community as a school board member. It's something that I've felt strongly about for many, many years. That is, that schools should be a place where we can all find common ground. I believe that we should focus on the kids, focus on supporting the leadership of the school district and the fine progress that they have made. Focus on things that will make a difference in kids' lives. And keep the politics to the minimum that they can be. It's been a long, hard election, but we're over that, and we're ready to move on. And I thank the board for their service and those that have come before. Mr. McDonald, who's not here, and Mr. Barefoot, who I did see here. Thank them for their service. There's a lot to do in this school district to keep it where it is and to make it #1 in the state. We have the best performing and best improved school district in the state. 2 years in A. But you know, we still have kids that only 62% read at grade level in 3rd grade. Think about that. If you don't read at grade level in 3rd grade, chances are very strong that you will be a system. You won't in life. I saw a movie recently, the direction for Florida and be the #1 district in state. I am firmly believe that, and I think Dr. Moore is on his way, and I'm so thrilled to be here to be able to support him. Speaking of support, I'd like to thank those that did support me in the campaign and those that didn't support me. I'm here to represent all people in the district, and I'm going to do that to the best of my ability when it comes down to educating kids and making sure that we have the best school district possible. I'd like to thank my wife who is here, who has allowed me to do this and has put up with all the shenanigans and everything that went on through an election season, certainly not for the faint of heart. So anybody who has ever done an election, especially these days, knows the difficult path and what you have to go through. But it is a humbling experience, and I can tell you that I am very appreciative of having the opportunity to serve the community and will do so to the best of my ability. Thank you very much.
Madam Chair, I can think of no better way to end this meeting by asking Mr. Seymour to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, which is a reminder of the work that we all have to do moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you.
With that, Madam Chair, we have done the oath of office for our returning and new board member, and I return meeting to you.
Okay, I'd like to say, first of all, congratulations to Dr. Jones, and welcome to Mr. Dyer, and congratulations to you as well. And thank you to Ms. Swan for coming out and doing the wonderful oath of office. We appreciate that. We will have a welcome reception that's in the back room back here as soon as we adjourn the meeting, and it is adjourned at 10:45.